Shannon, what is your reaction other than what I just saw there?
Damn, Jalen, they about to suspend you for another week.
They might want to. I don't think they will, but they might think about it.
Man, hey, it seems to me that the interviewer, like once he asked him a question about the quarterbacks and he got very candid, he just started throwing out names. What about Tannehill? Yeah. What about Lamar Jackson? Yeah. What about this guy? What about that guy? And you're like, oh, he sucks. He trash. He garbage.
Yep.
But this is him, Skip. This isn't a show. This isn't an act. This is who this young man is. And let me see what he say. He say, Deshaun Watson will be the MVP in a couple of years, 100%. There's not even a debate about that. Him and Carson Wentz, for every year starting now until 5-10 years, it's going to be them two. They're that good. Dak Prescott, he all right. He okay.
Wait, you skipped over a line. What was the first line? He's good, he said. He's good.
He all right. He all right. He okay. That is what he said about the other two. Yeah, I mean, what a problem. We see, this is the problem that I have. We want our athletes to be open and honest until they're open and honest. And then they say they talk too much.
But that's disrespect. I mean, he is saying someone sucks and is trash is not being honest. That's
what
disrespectful.
Is it true?
I don't think it's true. I don't know.
That's the thing.
It's a lot to say.
You want him to be open and honest, so you got, hey. Now, I know somebody that got elected president of the United States using this very rhetoric. Oh, Jalen Ramsey, you on your way, boy. You on your way.
Wow. Jalen Ramsey, same sense with the president.
Hey, he on his way.
Wow. So, to your takeaway point, your big point, Jalen Ramsey needs to do this. He needs to heap pressure on himself because he's one of those cornerbacks. He wants the more pressure, the merrier, because he wants to have to live up to the checks that he writes that he has to then cash on Sunday after Sunday after Sunday. And yet, there was some between the lines going on here. So let's start with the big rips. Okay, I don't know how you could dismiss Josh Allen as trash when clearly he has not watched Josh Allen. Because I'm pretty sure he didn't watch these games because, first of all, he refers to the game Iowa State, and it was at Iowa. Right. There's a big difference between Iowa State and Iowa. They're two very different places to play. So at Iowa, he was pretty miserable, and I watched that game. And then I watched Oregon at Wyoming. He had a QBR of 7 in that game. He had a QBR of 30 against Iowa, and they were pretty miserable. Now, I don't know enough about Wyoming to tell you how good or bad Wyoming is. I don't think they're very good, so I don't think there's a lot of talent around him. But he didn't look like trash. He just looked overmatched. Right. And there's a big difference between trash and overmatched. Because if you're overmatched, man, and you're playing that position, it's hard. Yeah. You're going to look pretty awful.
You will look at, especially if you go against a superior school, a team.
Yeah, true.
At Boise State, he looked a little better, but Boise State was obviously better than they were. He had a QBR of 63, which wasn't bad, but he threw a couple of more picks. So I don't know about hella interceptions, hella turnovers. I'm not sure Jalen knew exactly what he was saying on that one. So that's a reach to me. That's just overstatement for overstatement's sake. That's like Jalen Ramsey is just doing a big magazine interview, and he's just going to let it fly.
What about Joe Flacco?
Okay. Flacco sucks. I've never used the word sucks, but he just flat out, what do I call him? I've called him Fluco for, 6 years now? And when he got that contract after that Super Bowl and how he did that, I don't know. Because, listen, he's been as good in the playoffs as you can find.
As any quarterback,
But during the regular season, he is Fluco. So can we go with sucks? I'll give you sucks. Now, Big Ben, this is a shot now. Big Ben, he says, decent at best, that he just slings it up for different people, that Antonio has made Big Ben. Well, Antonio hasn't been there all through Big Ben's career, and there are other receivers there, and he was pretty good.
He got 2 Super Bowls without Antonio Brown.
He did. He got 2. So I think that's overstated and outrageously over the top. And Matt Ryan overrated. I've said that on this show many times. Does that mean he's a bad quarterback? It does not. But is he overrated? Because he calls him last year, how do you go to complete bust from MVP? Well, I don't think Matt Ryan was a complete bust last year. They made the playoffs.
He loves there, but there's no question he loves Aaron Rodgers. He loves Tom Brady.
Okay,
He thinks Mariota.
Okay. You know what? That's where I say there's method to that madness, because does he not have to play against him twice a year? So he says he's a great quarterback for their team. I don't think he is.
For their team.
Yeah.
No, I don't
mean he fits the system.
They're going to run the ball with Derrick Henry, Deion Lewis, right?
And he's going to run the ball, and he's going to get beat up, and he's not accurate.
Right.
And I think Jalen Ramsey really enjoys playing against Marcus Mariota, because I think he views it as kind of a Sunday off. Because I don't think he's threatened deep by Marcus Mariota and what they have at wideout. So then we get to Deshaun. I get that. But Carson Wentz.
No.
He put Carson Wentz in the Hall of Fame. Has he played against Carson Wentz?
Yeah, played against Dak either.
So he has not played against Carson Wentz, but he put him in the Hall of Fame, and he hasn't played against Dak, and he said he's all right. Right?
All right.
Yeah.
A, capital A-I-G.
Well, that's not how this is spelled. There's an L in there.
He said
he's all right.
No, he was at the barbershop when he gave this.
I don't know.
A-I.
But he did say Dak's good. He's all right. He's okay. So how does he know that? Has he studied tape of Carson Wentz and Dak Prescott?
Sure he has.
I think not.
Skip, here's the thing, though, but you have to look at it. Like when he's breaking down tape of other guys, he's looking at that offense.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
If it crosses over.
Yeah.
It doesn't always cross over. Yeah. But, when he's talking with some insight about a quarterback, it's because he's played against that quarterback, because he knows Big Ben. He's played him twice.
But here's the thing, though, Skip. I find it amusing. Had he said that Dak Prescott going to be great, he's going to be MVP, I think you might be singing a different tune.
Well, I just put Jalen in the Hall of Fame is all I would do.
Why would you do that, Skip?
I would not.
But
I would not.
Look,
because I would ask the same question, and he knows how.
I don't know.
By watching highlights?
I mean, Skip, all Jalen Ramsey did is what we do on a normal basis.
Just
get paid for it. Jalen Ramsey don't get paid to do this. He get paid to intercept, pass, and tackle people. But that's what we do.
Well, maybe he thinks he'll get paid off the field because this will hype his brand.
What do? We offer harsh and critical critiques of people's play.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Sometimes right and sometimes wrong.
But they already know I'm going to get to one. Hey, no additives. They say no additives, no preservatives over here. I give you straight Everclear.
You do.
180 proof, golden grain. Headshot, Jen. Headshot.
But when you were playing, would you have been this harsh?
Off the record or on the record?
That's the difference. Yeah.
I mean, I have taken occasional, sometimes, people, they provoke me. I never said anything with you I wasn't provoked. If you provoke me,
there was a
I might
certain
lash
defensive back for the Atlanta Falcons. Do you remember that?
Provoked me.
Yeah.
And, there have been other times that people provoke me. Skip, I'm really a nice guy. I don't really like to get outside of my character. I'm really nice. I really am. I mean, people just have me so confused.
Well, Jen will attest to that.
I mean, I just don't want to get you on my bad side. I feel like this is working out. Okay.
I mean, I'm really a nice guy. People just have me all wrong, Skip. I'm really not like that. I'm totally not. I'm really a good guy. Everyone will vouch for me.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll vouch for me.
Except for me.
Is that your nice guy voice?
Yep.